Hello, Rome Mithril here once again, getting back to Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage. And today we're going to be tackling Cloud Temples, so let's get right to it. It's a rather pretty skyline here, very nice colors. Come on guys, make up your minds, is it a ram or is it a rock? Well, I suppose that settles that argument.
I used to be one of Avalar's most powerful magicians, until that big warlock over there stole my wand. He and his friends have used the magic to take over the city. You don't actually expect me to fight him, do you? You're the big tough dragon, right?
Well, yes, I suppose so. Alright, so we need to stop the warlocks. And along the way we have 400 gems, 23 enemies, and 3 orbs. So, let's get down to business. The warlocks can be fairly tricky. They fire shots in bursts of 3, and they're kinda slow and weirdly arcing, so getting the timing right can be a bit tricky. But once you defeat a warlock, the wizard will approach, reclaim his wand, and open the path for you. I don't think he has anything to say, though. Doesn't look like it. Stone enemies, they break out as soon as you get close. The rams just try and charge you down. The smaller enemies work a bit differently. They try and gain some distance, and then they'll try and pelt you with rocks. Once you defeat one, though, it drops a rock you can use, so that's kinda handy. The fire there seems really suspicious to me the way it stands out, but I don't think there's anything you can do with it. I mean, I know there's not a skill point in this stage or anything. I'll get you to do my work for me. There we go. Having a lot of those guys around can make me kinda nervous. If you lose track of them, it can be easy to get pelted with a rock you're not expecting. I think I have everything from down here. So, into the whirlwind with us. And it's a ram ambush! A rambush! From here we can glide to this tower. So, there's a warlock in there. Let's be smart about this. I mean, if they're gonna give me the ammo... Let's see. Right about here, perhaps. Well, that's one way to open a gate. We do still have this guy to worry about, though. And there's also an extra life. Alright, 2 of you guys. That worked out pretty nicely. Sometimes you will find sheep encased in stone. They too break out, and they're your fodder animals for the stage. So a little oddity to this stage. Let's see here. Position myself right about here, and try and take you out from a distance. I believe it's right about here. So we took out the warlock from a distance. And we got teleported a bit. I've been told you can use this to actually skip part of the stage. But of course, for full walkthrough purposes, we won't be doing that. All we did was teleport from up there to down here. That kind of surprised me first time I saw it. But like, for example, if you brought a rock out here, you might be able to skip all the way up there. It can be a bit easy to overlook these two baskets. Oh, give me that. So we have a banded chest here, but it's the type that you can't head smash. That'll have to wait until we find a rocket. So now, time to deal with this guy. When people talk about having bad memories of this stage, it's usually this guy.
I'm a secret agent. I'm going to my secret hideout. Only members of my secret club are allowed to go there. I'm not leaving unless you hide behind that tree so you can't see me.
So, hide behind the tree, follow Agent Zero. It's a stealth mission. And kind of a weird one, too. Agent Zero has an infinite line of sight, so as long as he's on screen, if he's pointed at you, he will see you. The trees don't really seem like they'd offer that much cover, but they work perfectly fine. Zero always follows the same path, and that includes how often he'll look back. So if you know where he's going, you can use that to your advantage. Here, for example, is a key point. Remember, he will halt here a moment. Ah, he saw me.
This time I better not catch you sneaking behind me. My hideout is for members only.
The thing that got me there was simply the camera was working against me. It just kind of ran away with me. So he turns back once there, but he doesn't turn back again, so you can follow a bit more closely here. It gives you a bit more time to get behind this tree. Now along the way, don't worry too much about any treasure that's in vases or baskets. You can get it later. If you take too long following Zero, the gates will close behind him. So we can hide here, but this is a point where he tries to fake you out a bit. You do not need to run all the way to the other tree, you can still just hide behind this one. And in we go.
What? You managed to get here without following me? You must be a member of my secret club after all. Here, take this secret decoder. It will allow us to send secret messages.
And so, orb get. That wasn't too terribly bad. He doesn't have anything else to say, though. So now we can go cleaning up the treasure. So many lovely gems. But yeah, that's one of those that it's only really tricky the first time you do it. Once you learn his path and know where to go, it's not so bad. Of course, it helps when the camera is willing to cooperate with you. Alright, we have another warlock here. Let's see if we can deal with you. Right in the face. Go ahead and clean up around here a bit.
Our bell towers have been invaded by trolls. You might be able to help, but you can't beat them without activating this power-up.
So we're not quite there just yet. Rems everywhere! We're almost done with the stage proper, though. Go ahead and get all the treasure here.
Spyro, you have freed our city from the claws of those evil warlocks. Please, take this orb. I foresee that it will help you on your journey.
So that's 2 orbs for this stage.
Listen carefully, Spyro. If you want to get back to your home world, hold that orb and recite these 3 words. Klaatu, Varada, never mind.
I believe the word you'd be looking for is Nikto. I do appreciate a good Klaatu Varada Nikto reference. I know they referenced it in The Evil Dead, but I always forget what the movie was where it really originated. I know it was a sci-fi movie. I want to say Day the Earth Stood Still, maybe?
Our mystical bell towers have been overrun by trolls, and the bells haven't been rung in days. I tried a fire spell on the trolls, but it just made them crazier. This Super Freeze power-up will chill out the trolls, but we really need the bells to ring. They'll ring if you charge into them.
So, freeze the trolls, charge the bells to ring them. I'm not really sure why they ranked this one 5 stars. It's not that hard. But we're an ice dragon. The higher a troll is jumping when you freeze them, the taller the ice cube will be, giving you more of a platform to gain some height. The trolls themselves, I'm not even sure if they can actually hurt you. Now, once you finish a phase of this, you get teleported out, so be sure and go ahead and grab all the gems first. Just so you don't have to backtrack. There's also another Super Freeze in here, so you can easily get refreshed. Don't know if that's going to be tall enough. Oh yeah, that's fine. But then, hop up, charge the bell, and we're good. So that's 1 down, 2 to go. Go ahead and refresh myself a bit here. We have to wait for this troll to come over here. You can refreeze the trolls to keep them from thawing out. Feel like I was a little bit too close, maybe. Or you're just really not wanting to cooperate here. Oh, come on, get up there. There we go. That was not a cooperative hitbox.
I suppose you want an orb for doing that. Well, I'm afraid not. There's still 1 bell left. You can get to it by using the whirlwind behind me.
Kinda sounded like a different voice actor there. So more gems to get. This isn't too clear overall. Huh, can I actually get up there, though? I don't think I can. You can charge a frozen troll to break them out early. But this is what I wanted. There's a rocket up here. And off it goes. And we know where. So we'll pick those up a little bit later. For now, let's just make sure that we get all the gems from this area. And I suppose since we need to get the Super Freeze again anyway, we may as well go down here. So, that's all the gems. Well, that's one way to do it.
Thanks, Spyro. I didn't think you could do it. Here, have a souvenir from the Mystic City gift shop.
Lovely. And so, Cloud Temple's complete. And you don't have anything else to say. So, time to get out of here. Although we can look at this real quick. And so, there you go. So yeah, this stage isn't too terribly bad. I do really like the music here, too. That was a very silly laugh. Well, alright then. So, back to Winter Tundra with us. And off to the next gate. That's around here somewhere. There it is. Next time we'll be checking out Robotica Farms. So with that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying the series so far, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.